Now what you have to do is sign up for a new Facebook account. Everybody that uses Facebook has to sign up for an account, which gives you the ability to then share information with your friends, family, and acquaintances that also use Facebook. The way that you sign up for an account is by filling out the form that is automatically shown to you when you go to the Facebook website utilizing the website address of www.facebook.com. To sign up for an account, you have to fill in the input boxes on the sign up form shown on the right hand side of your screen. To tell the computer that you would like to type in any one of these input boxes, you're going to take your mouse arrow over to the input box you'd like to type in, and you're going to click your left mouse button one time. That will automatically give you the blinking cursor right in that input box. The first thing you have to do is type in your first name. So we type that in. At that point, we need to go to the next input box for our last name. We take our mouse pointer over to the last name input box. We click our left mouse button one time. The blinking cursor will automatically appear in the last name box. We can then type in our last name. To set up a Facebook account, you do have to have an email account, and it needs to be entered because that is what is actually going to be utilized for your Facebook sign-in name or login name. So you're going to take your mouse arrow down to the box for your email, and you're going to click your left mouse button one time to tell the computer you'd like to type in that input box. At that point, you then type in your email account, and again, ours is studentgso for Get Seniors Online at gmail.com. The computer will ask you to re-enter it to make sure that you didn't make any mistakes. So you take your mouse arrow down to the input box to re-enter your email address. Click one time to activate that input box. The blinking cursor will automatically appear in the re-enter email input box, and you could re-enter your email address, again, which is studentgso at gmail.com. At that point, you'll need to create a password for your Facebook account. Again, this is to keep it secure from anybody else from entering your account, so you don't want to share that information with anybody else. So we take our mouse arrow down to the new password input box. We click our left mouse button one time to tell the computer we'd like to type in that input box, and then we could type in our password. When we're typing in our password, you'll notice that it will automatically show up as dots. That is ensuring that if there's anybody standing next to us, they would not be able to see what we were typing in. If you found that you made a mistake while you're typing in your password, you would want to use your backspace key, erase it off completely, and re-enter it to make sure that you didn't have any mistakes. The next step is Facebook would like to know a little bit more about you. Again, they want to know who's using their account, so they're asking for your birth date and also your gender. Your birth date is being used with what are called drop-down boxes. Again, you'll notice that there's an option plus a little arrow pointing down. If you click your mouse arrow on the down arrow of the drop-down box, you'll see a list of options appear. You then want to go down and use your mouse and select the month of your birthday. If you then go over to the day drop-down box and click your left mouse button on the drop-down arrow, you'll then get a list of all the days of the month. Again, you want to put your mouse arrow over top of your day of the month, again, of your birthday, and click your left mouse button, and you have to repeat that process for the year. So you click your left mouse button on the drop down arrow of the year. You can then look at all the numbers that are available. If you don't see your current year of your birthday, you could use the scroll bar that's located on the right hand side of this list. If you place your mouse arrow on the down arrow of the scroll bar, every time you click your left mouse button, it will move you down that screen. You continue to click on that until you see your birth date year appear on the screen. You then take your mouse arrow over to the year you'd like to select, and you click your left mouse button one time, and then again it will make that selection for you and close the drop down list. The last option you have to do is select your gender. This is done with what's called a radio button. Again, so it's an either or option. You're going to take your mouse arrow over top of the radio button you would like to select. You click your left mouse button one time. Again, a little dot will appear in that radio button. The last step to creating a new account is to take your mouse arrow down to the green sign up button. You then click your left mouse button one time and the computer will automatically sign you up with a new Facebook account and will then take you to the steps of actually customizing your account and adding friends. So at this point, all we have to do is click our left mouse button one time on the sign up button located at the bottom of the sign up form, and it will automatically have an account set up for us on Facebook.